Hi, thanks for tuning into the Imagination Economy. We shot a bunch of videos when we were down at South by Southwest, and we want you to watch them. We saw a bunch of startups from Canada and the United States. We met some really interesting researchers, and we did some interviews with them. If you don't know what South by Southwest is, it's this huge conference that takes place in Austin. There's big concerts that take place. There's large exhibits taking place in the exhibit hall. There's great panel talks, and there's a lot of networking, and just a lot of fun is had. It combines technology, film, and music all in 1 week in Austin, and it's a fantastic experience. And here's some of the interviews that we shot.
Hey everybody, we're here at South by Southwest. We're at the Karma Lounge during the Get Naked Social, sponsored by NakedWines.com and Social Media Monthly Magazine. I'm here with Paul Bishop III. Paul, it says here you're interested in art, science, and magic. Tell me a little bit of what you mean there.
What I mean is I like to bring things together so that we understand the arts more. We need to understand the arts in a social media aspect. And if we can understand that, we can target dollars to certain donors and make sure that the arts are funded in the proper way.
So, and you're located in Texas now. Whereabouts are you located?
I'm in Dallas, Texas.
And you grew up not far from Austin?
I grew up in College Station, which is kind of a rural community.
And so, for us, imagination and creativity, where we live is Victoria, British Columbia, and we think that the real driving force of our economy is that creativity and imagination combined with entrepreneurship. How have you seen the cities you've lived in do a really good job of fostering imagination and creativity?
I shouldn't speak on behalf of this, but I'm in the arts entrepreneurship program at Southern Methodist University. And right now my professor Jim Hart, Professor Susan Bruning, they're trying to bring this idea that business and arts go hand in hand. And they're not separable. You need to be able to market yourself, and you need to be able to put your imagination in terms that other people can relate to in dollars and cents. And that's the most important thing.
What do you think a city like Austin could even do better? I mean, Austin's already known for being very open to unique ideas and genuine people and keeping it weird. But what, a city like Austin or a city like Dallas, what could they do to go to the next level?
Well, we need to find out who the major contributors are. We need to find out who's going to fill seats when they tweet about things, when they post on Facebook. We need to know who those people are, and then we need to encourage them to keep doing it. So if we can give them a free seat at the ballet, or we can give them a free season ticket, and know that they're going to reach out to 10,000 people because of a single tweet, then those are really valuable resources. And so that information is extremely useful.
So you see the use of social media, leveraging social media as a tool that's being under-leveraged right now by the arts but has huge potential?
Indeed, and I think I'm not supposed to speak on their behalf, but Southern Methodist University is doing a really good job because we've just started this arts it's an arts research institute where we're trying to figure out who in each community is the most powerful as far as social media is concerned. And I think that other communities could use that information to figure out where their dollars need to go in the most effective means possible.
So I know you haven't had a chance to visit Canada, but I'm sure you've heard a thing or two, and it might not all be igloos and hockey, but where do you think is Canada's smartest city?
I only know one person I know two people who live in Canada, and they go to university in Toronto. So I'm going to have to say Toronto, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, Toronto is a very common answer. So is Vancouver and Montreal. Canada's smartest city is actually Victoria, British Columbia.
Victoria, okay.
Where do you think is Canada's most romantic city?
I'm going to go out onto a limb here and say Victoria, British Columbia.
You've already caught on. Where do you think is Canada's fittest city?
Victoria, British Columbia?
The good answer. And where do you think is Canada's most creative city?
Let's just follow the trend and say Victoria, British Columbia.
It was a trap. I General Akbar'd you there. It's actually right now listed as Ottawa, according to Richard Florida, but we think he's wrong. He says Vancouver and Victoria are tied for second, but we're going to change that, and meeting people like you helps us. Thanks very much.
Great. It's a pleasure to be here.
So we hope you enjoyed that interview. We're from Victoria, British Columbia. We call it the Imagination Economy because our city's made up of great creative people that are doing cool stuff. Come by and visit sometime, have some craft beer, check out some live music, or join a tech company. It's a great place. We put a URL down below, theimaginationeconomy.com. Check us out, and thanks for watching.